This video is going to be the complete guide of buying and reselling to make a profit over in New Zealand. If you've seen the likes of Gary Vee online, he talks about buying items from garage sales, then selling them on Craigslist or eBay. Now, unfortunately, in New Zealand, we don't have any of those two. However, there are a lot of different methods where you can start profiting with just $0 to start. And here we're going to get into all the ways you can do this. So the video is going to be in 3 parts. The first part is going to be where to buy and find these items to resell. The second part is going to be where you can list these items to make a profit. And the third part is going to be how you can level up your business and scale it in order to make more money. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, the first place we're going to be jumping on to look for these products is Facebook Marketplace. All of you should be familiar with Facebook and roughly how to use it, but I'll show you a secret little trick. So once you're on Facebook Marketplace, you can see all these different listings. Now, there's obviously a lot of listings to go for, and you might be thinking, well, how do I know which ones are going to make a good profit? To start off, if you want some free stuff, you can literally scroll down and there's a category where it says free stuff, as you can see here. So upon clicking this, it should load up with all the different products available for free on Facebook. So it's mainly people getting rid of things they don't want. Now I'm looking at this, I'm already seeing some gold gems possibly, as long as they're working. So things like this dryer, you can definitely sell because you know how much dryers are worth. So let's pop it open and take a look. So use dryer, working well, pick up new linen. I'm taking a look and seeing if it's really faded. If it's significantly faded, probably won't sell for much, but me looking at it, the damage doesn't look that bad. So, you know, if I wanted this, I'll send the seller a message and boom, done, pick it up and then try resell it. And going back to this, another example we can take a look at. I doubt this is true, but no, taking offers, yep. So some of these free things, you just have to read the description to make sure they're actually free and to check out the condition to make sure they're working well. So the next one I'm looking at is the sofa sleep out. So let's take a look. Fold out sofa sleeper, trundler base, free for removal. Taking a look. All right, so with this one, I can't actually see the condition of how bad the sofa is. It's kind of difficult to tell, but you know, I can still definitely sell it for a bit of profit. So I'll definitely reach out and boom, done. I've already picked up 2 products. I just opened the Facebook Marketplace and went to the free category. That's all it is, nice and easy. Next is jumping on trademe. Okay, so trademe is so good. It's one of New Zealand's unique websites where it's only available in New Zealand, nowhere else in the world. And there's so many good things you can find. And again, another tip for you, if you know what you're searching for example, if you want to get into a niche like sneaker selling, then obviously go for that, search up shoes. To begin with, if you just wanted to sell and flip anything for a profit, jump on trademe and you want to go to a section, if you scroll down to $1 reserve. Here you can find some amazing deals, and I'll show you in a second a couple of things I've bought recently. So hit view all, and as you can see, it'll show all these results. I like to sort it and do closing soon. That way, you know that these are actually going to be worth the price. So, you know, these are closing in 2 minutes, buy now $3 or 50 cents reserve, which is probably what you can get it at. Whereas a lot of the $1 reserve items can go up thousands of dollars depending on how long it's going to be on the marketplace for and how many bids are going to come through. So once we're on here, I also like to obviously sort by location, but for this example, you know, I'll just check all of them out. PVC moldings, probably not. I'm thinking, what can I resell here? Stamps, maybe I can do a research and see if they're valuable, but again, right now, not seeing a lot right now. Oh, here we go. Yonex Armortech 300. Let's take a look here. All right, so then I just like to do a quick Google search. Yonex Armortech 300. See what it's worth. And I have noticed that a lot of the things that just came up there were future generations of it. So like different models that came down the line. So this might be, I'm thinking this might be an old model. Seeing these dates, not looking good, Chief, but let's take a look at the shopping. Yeah, so they don't even sell it anymore. So this one, I'll probably pass up on it because it's such an old product line. Let's jump back. Let's see what else we got. These kids' wetsuits, probably not. Seems like it's a bit of a slow time on trademe at the moment. Okay, Hot Wheels boys rollerblades. There we go. We found our item. So let's take a look. Hot Wheels boys roller skates. And exact one isn't coming up, so again, it might be an older model, but I'm looking at these and seeing them around $50 to $60. So, you know, happily go for this, try sell it for even 30 bucks and get $29 profit. Not sure what size, pick up a range. Yep, so it looks all right. I'll do a little bit more research generally, but for the sake of this, I'll definitely go ahead and go through with this purchase and then try sell it down the line. An example of something I've bought off trademe a while ago was these Converse shoes. The box has been a little bit dusty as it's been sitting in my room. However, I bought these for $30 and they are brand new, never worn. And even better, it shows how much it's worth. So as you can see, $100 for a new one. So I'll definitely list it. I mean, I'm trying to keep it because I like them, but I'll probably list it for around $70 to $80 because considering, you know, you don't want to list it for the full price even if it's new, because then they can just buy a new pair. But, you know, $70 to $80, definitely can make $40 profit right there, nice and easy. One of the good things I found, yeah, on the $1 reserve section. So there we go. That's an example of something you can get. Now, the third place where you can pick up some items to sell is from garage sales or free furniture lying about. There are tons of garage sales happening in New Zealand. You can just Google them or join Facebook community groups about garage sales and they will let you know when garage sales are happening. Again, it's the same process. I'm looking around for items, seeing if I think any of them are valuable, giving them a quick Google search, and if I think I can make a bit of a profit on them, I'll buy it and sell it for profit later. And have you ever been driving around and you saw like a sofa or even a fridge sometimes sitting out on the side of the road and there's a little sticker saying free? Those are great options to flip as long as the condition is, you know, savable. A lot of the sofas that I've picked up on the street, and you just need to give a vacuum, a bit of a clean, and then you can flip them. Sometimes it is a little bit more challenging, and if it needs to be fixed, I generally leave it. But hey, if you're a handyman and you know how to do these things, there's a great option for you as well. And now my favorite place in order to find items to resell is op shops. So things like the SPCA op shops, St. John's, Red Cross, or the hospice shop, those are definitely great places to find used items, sometimes new, where you can definitely flip and make a profit. The reason why I love these is you can go in and see about, you know, hundreds of different items at a time, and there's always something I find which ends up being profitable. An example of something I bought at the hospice shop is this Lord of the Rings set. Now, I don't know if you can see here, but I bought it for just $20. And I looked online and I can see on eBay and other places online, they're selling for $80 to $100 for the whole set, which I've got. So I'll definitely try to list these and sell these. But yeah, it was a great find and there are a lot of products like that out at the hospice and op shops. All right, so now you've got some profitable items or some free items to flip. Now you just got to find out where to sell them. Now the first two are super easy, Facebook and trademe. Super easy, we've just gone over this. So those are places where you can buy them and you can also sell them on those two platforms. Very easy, super easy to list and sell. The only thing is when you're typing out your text box, just make sure you're using keywords, make sure you're explaining the condition well. Basically, you want to make it easy as possible and as value as possible to someone buying it. So you want to work on those descriptions and you want to make sure that someone looking at it would be interested in buying it. All right, so those are the first two. Now the third place where you can start selling your items is on Mighty Ape. So a lot of you may have heard of Mighty Ape. It's a place where you can buy lots of different gifts and gadgets, but there's also a part on Mighty Ape which is used and secondhand stuff. And right below, as you can see here, it says sell your stuff. Mighty Ape Marketplace makes it easy to sell your products, easy listing, no listing fees, hassle-free payment. So you can take a look and see all these different listings out there. And these are used, some of them are used, some of them are not, but most of these are used, cheap items that you can buy. And you can sell exactly the same thing. All these products you can see down here. If you find any, you can definitely list it there. Next, you can sell these items at pawn shops. Now, pawn shops generally don't tend to give you a lot of profit. So a local one near me is called Cash Converters. You can just search up, you know, local selling shop near me and it should come up. They generally also are a business where they try to flip and make a profit. So unless you found something for really good or really cheap, I would avoid selling with these guys. However, if you have something sitting around for months that you just need to sell and get rid of, they're a great option. But generally, I would try the online other platforms first. And the final way to resell your items is by just talking to people and going person to person. Just going up to people and say, hey, I've got this item I don't need anymore. Do you know anyone looking to buy it? So for example, it could be these, you know. So that is everything you need to know to buy and sell these items and start reselling to make a profit. Now the question is, once you've got a little bit of experience and have done a few flips, you can think about scaling your business and leveling it up to the next level and make a brand out of it. So how do we do that? Well, as you can see here, this is an example of a sneaker page business. They initially started just buying and reselling sneakers, but they wanted to turn it into a brand, and they now have an Instagram page and a website where they list all these different sneakers which they buy and flip. Another common example is furniture flippers. A lot of furniture flippers start off by purchasing furniture, cleaning them up and selling them, and have turned into a full-time business where some of them have bought pickup trucks to offer free shipping. They started a physical business, so a physical store where you can walk in to purchase the furniture. They've hired a team and they've made a big brand out of it. So if you do want to take it to the next step, I recommend nailing down in a niche. So whether it be sneakers, furniture, it could be video games, like such as EB Games. They also sell used games. Some sort of niche where you can target and become the expert of. Learn how to flip these and make a business out of it. Once you find something you're passionate about, learn all the skills you need in order to start reselling these. I'm going to use furniture as an example here. So let's say I can find sofas, buy and sell sofas. I would learn exactly how to clean them up, how to take nice photos of them, possibly remove the background and list them online. Now, when you list these things, you want to be listing on many platforms as possible to increase the chance of you selling the item and in turn make a profit. And once you've learned all the skills and you know exactly what you would do, then you just start hunting like crazy. So then you can make a website, you can hand out flyers, go to let people's letterboxes asking if they have any used furniture they want to get rid of in exchange for cash. Plenty of ways of doing this. It's basically how to start a business 101. And then once you get profits from your flips, you want to invest it into the business, upgrade your websites, upgrade your branding, get staff, get better equipment for cleaning and flipping, whatever you need in order to scale that business to the next level to start making bank. I hope that helps. That was the complete guide and everything you need to know to start reselling in New Zealand. If you have any questions, please put them down below. And I recommend all of you guys to give it a go. It's a way to get a bit of cash on the side, and it's such a good way of just starting out when you don't have anything. I appreciate all of you guys' support. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more side hustle content, and I hope to see you making bank in 2024. Peace.